think a lot of these guys think they're irreplaceable, and it's like you're not.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Leora Alexandra, and tonight is girls' night. So we thought that we would invite you to join us. Sorry. We thought that we would invite you to join us. So let me introduce you to my friends. Yuval. Hi. Avia. Sigal. Noah. Tiffany. And Desi. And I want to do a shout out to C. She made this beautiful choker. You can find this at pelimoda.com. I'll link it below for you.
Love you, boo.
I've come up with a topic for us, guys, and I asked my Twitter followers if anybody has any questions regarding relationships, if they need any advice. So like girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, family, whatever. And I got a bunch of really good questions, and we're gonna try to answer the more general ones because we wanted to apply to everybody. So let's get started. Let's just start with this easy one. What did I get my girlfriend as a last first day of school present, and what about graduation?
So you can either go with something expensive, something that is
What would
more
be an
luxurious.
expensive gift?
I say a laptop. I think that's a really good gift. That's a good gift for life to
If
have.
you're balling, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're balling.
And if you're on a budget,
But if you're on a budget and you want to do something more memorable, get cute gift cards, fill up a backpack, cute notebooks,
that's so cute.
pack him or her a lunch.
I would love like a dope backpack.
Yeah.
Like an MCM backpack, something dope, like starting the year fresh.
a gift card to Starbucks.
Honestly, what I would want is like cute, like, cause like I'm a math nerd, like cute pencils with like my name on them. You can make those.
That's actually really cute.
It's like $6.
He also wanted a gift for graduation,
Oh, gift for
right?
graduation.
Okay, well, depending on whatever her major is and what she wants to do with her life, I would definitely get her something that pertains to something that she's going to start her career in. Let's say she's in photography school, buy her first camera.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Cute.
kickstart her career with like that #1 gift.
I love that. I would personally, for a graduation gift, I would want to go somewhere.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
on vacation.
Yeah, after you worked your ass off.
Yeah,
Definitely.
vacation. Okay,
By the way, if any of you are wondering if we normally look like this on our girls' nights, we do.
Absolutely.
We woke up like this.
We all woke up like this. The next question was, how do you know that the person that you're with is the one?
I know.
How?
I feel like when you yourself feel like you're the best you've ever been because of that other person.
I think you just feel it.
You should just know. So if you don't know, if you're unsure, then that's not the person for you?
Well, if you want to go psychologically, like through psychology, you know at 9 months. If it's a maybe, it's a no.
I don't know if I necessarily even believe in like the one. I think that there can be several ones, and I think that you can learn how to love a person.
Stop crushing my ideals of...
No, I mean it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I don't think that it you know, you need to have your soulmate. I think that you can grow with somebody, and that person can become your soulmate. I believe in love. I just don't know if I mean like I love every one of you. You know, like you guys are all my soulmates. No, for real. You can really grow to love a person. And that there isn't a specific day or event that takes place where
That makes you realize it?
Where you realize like, oh, I love this person. No, it's a feeling that develops over time. And the minute that somebody becomes a part of you, that's when you know.
I also think that a lot of times people fall in love with like the facade of the person instead of paying attention to the red flags. And I think those are the things you pay attention, like the daily things that they do. Like those are the things that show you what people are. Like
People tell you who they are, and most girls just choose to ignore it. I've always said, like, that's exactly
Didn't we have this conversation?
Yes,
Leora?
we did.
What was the saying? That first impressions are so well constructed.
Like literally guys have told me who they are, like I'm a player, I like to drink a lot. And I'm like, yes.
And you ignore it.
You want to get married?
tell me about
Do you want to get
Ready to
married?
commit?
Well, some of
Be my baby daddy.
we also look at the potential. Like, that's what I
Yeah.
do. I look at the potential and I shouldn't, because I should see what they are, not what they could be.
And not what you want to
nobody's gonna
make.
change.
Yes,
You also
I
feel
agree
like
with that.
every girl wants to be the girl that can change a guy. Newsflash, you cannot change a person. Period.
A guy won't change.
They are
He
who they
wants to
are.
change.
Pay attention to those red flags, like Tiff said. They're there. They're there.
Who
from
here
the-
has
from the
learned this
first-
already?
yeah.
Because I've been told this and I'm trying
Raise
to
your hand if you've been victimized by.
A dusty boy.
Oh shit. Too many dusty boys out there, man.
Dusty.
All right, we're not bitter at all. At
Dusty.
all.
Clearly.
And we should drink more.
No, it's
Let's
okay.
drink more.
You're just getting started. I mean, I'm on glass like 4.
If you had joined us a little late,
yeah.
we're all a little tipsy. I'm not gonna lie.
A little
I don't
bit.
promote drinking at all.
I have a question. Okay. So, when you download Snapchat, what is your motive?
God, this conversation.
I can't have this conversation.
What
I
is
cannot
Snapchat made for?
Okay, so explain what your theory is and why Desi doesn't
She
use
has
the
a
name.
theory.
My theory is people have a Snapchat to play the game. They target someone specific to open their stories.
Yeah.
That's what
I am
think.
snapping right now, and I swear to
I
God, there is
think-
no one that I am trying to impress.
I could see where you're coming from, but
No.
it's a good one. There's times where I don't even have anyone specific that I'd want to open my stuff, but I'm still posting stuff.
When I
I
post
agree with that.
videos, I care.
But I think
A video,
90%
but
of
not-
the time, Snapchat is to play the game.
I don't know. I take a picture to savor the moment. If I'm
Yeah.
looking good, I want that shit captured.
I'm at a
I feel like any
concert.
social media is to play the game.
But,
You know
but
what
no,
I mean?
like
Put yourself
I
out there.
enjoy
That's so sad.
Snapchat as like that's my expression of who I am, and
Yeah.
I want people to enjoy it.
It's like
You
my
just
mini
wanna-
reality
It's like a broadcast
It's
of
me.
your life.
It's me.
It's like your memories, things you do, things that make you happy, people that make you
I
happy.
agree.
Question: when you add your crush on Snapchat, does it affect you things that they post?
It shouldn't,
For sure.
but it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
You're not gonna post an
All
ugly
right,
snap.
stumped. You've all stumped.
I'm not. Like, you're gonna curate your
Yeah,
fucking
like if he
Snapchat.
looks good, I'm like, oh, okay. If he looks bad, I'm like, yes.
But if he looks good, you gotta look better.
I had another question that I want to bring up. I think that you told me somebody was telling you to ask it.
When is the right time to sleep with a person you just started dating?
I have
Silence.
I have an opinion. I think I personally base it on trust. Like when you trust the
feel like you
person,
trust them.
then you can do it. Because when you don't trust them, I don't think you can engage in that type. Like that's the most intimate thing you can do, and I think you have to be able to trust that person. You know, and that I think that's when you. Know
I think
how
it's
to
trust and when you're like comfortable
Yeah,
with
comfort.
the person.
But I think trust equals you've gotten to the point where you can be comfortable with that person enough to trust them.
It just
I
when you feel
officially-
you want it.
It's when you want it. I feel it's like whenever you want it, whatever makes you happy, do it.
Most people say, oh, just do it when it feels right, just go with it. No.
You'll
Vivi, that's to you. No.
That's not true.
Don't do
Because at
it.
the end of the day, if you sleep with a guy, like if you've just known him for a month, like that's it. You're not a prize anymore. Next. That's how it is.
Yeah, but then that.
But you
those
should-
guys-
Then again, we're dealing with LA guys.
But you
Those
shouldn't
guys-
be
Or-
surprised. That's because I'm from Israel.
Yeah, guys. It's
Listen,
guys from everywhere.
Totally different.
Those guys who don't look at you as a prize anymore after a month and after sleeping with you are not prizes themselves, and it's good that they showed it to you. Like,
But there's
I'm just
guys
saying in
who
general.
will chase for months and wait until they get you to that point where you give it up. And they still won't consider you a prize at that point. So I really think
So they're
it's
losers.
really a guess
Need
though.
to
You
line for
don't.
this one.
I don't think there's ever like a point in time where you know, like, okay, now it's right. Now I can give myself to you. Basically, guys, wait till marriage.
wait till marriage. And if you're 12, just don't listen to any of this. Other than wait for marriage, just wait for marriage. Honestly.
I always give the best advice.
That's the
Well,
best. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Don't have sex until you're 35. Or married.
So there was another question that came up on Leora's feed. This person asked how to get over betrayal, where you're with somebody and you guys break up and that person starts dating somebody new
But
or somebody old. How do you get over betrayal? Period. Let's answer the general question
Okay,
because I feel like
alright.
that's very specific.
How do you get over betrayal? I have a good answer.
yes.
I just feel like you just have to remind yourself that like the love of your life or the person you're meant to be with would not betray you. And you just have to kind of believe in fate, you know, and just remind yourself that, like, okay, the person who I'm gonna end up with would never do this to me. And just look forward to that.
Other than that, what you should be doing is, instead of focusing all your energy on this betrayal, is basically just look at this as a chance to improve yourself and to get better and start focusing on yourself. Just take this as a time to be selfish. When else are you going to get to be selfish? Not when you have kids, not when you have like a crazy job. Like, this is when you get to pamper yourself and treat yourself like that person that betrayed you. Like, love yourself as much as you love that person.
What you're gonna wanna do when you get betrayed is move right on to the next person who's gonna make you forget about the person that you were with. But I can't tell you how temporary that feeling of lust is and how much of a mistake that is. Because the moment that you focus your energy and your time on somebody new in order to forget somebody old,
So on point.
you still haven't done anything for your own personal
So
growth.
on point. I don't jump to the next person. I always do, like as I said, I take care of myself first before even talking to anybody else, because you don't want to be broken for the next person, and you don't want to rely on anybody else to fix
pick
you.
up
I have a good
pieces.
something.
I have a good something. She got something.
I learned this when I was betrayed once. Okay. So you in your life and you as a being is like a cake, and you put in these like ingredients in this cake. So like your hobbies are one ingredient, what you do on your free time, the people you surround yourself, these are all ingredients, and you build a foundation of this cake. And then once you have all these things going for you as yourself, your icing, your person who's compatible with you will just show up.
You need to remember that people are replaceable. Like, don't ever think that that person was. Don't ever think that that person was the only one for you, and like that your world is now over because that person left. Like, no. When people are bad, you drop them because there's another one that's gonna treat you better. And I think people forget that also. It's like
People think that it's just
that
one
person was not your missing puzzle piece. Like, all the puzzle pieces that you need, you have.
Literally, best words of advice is that nobody in this world is there to complete you.
Yeah.
You are whole by yourself. The only other person that should ever come into your life should be an asset, should be an addition, should be the icing on your cake.
This is
That's it.
so good right now.
I prefer to call them my sprinkles. I want to be my own icing.
So this is really cute, but we're obviously not going to answer it the way that this guy was hoping. But the questions I got was, how do I get a girl like you? So I thought that we should all go around and say how to get a girl like the individual.
I'm a Taurus, so I have to be a Virgo or Capricorn.
Okay,
Someone
Virgo
needs
has-
to be like super funny.
That's what we're
It's
saying.
so important
That's
to
what
that
Our
you're
number
able
one
to make
is
me laugh.
funny.
Like, make me laugh from my
Same type of
soul.
humor.
Like,
I first think about if they make me laugh, if they make me want to like be pretty and leave the house.
One advice to guys though, for any female, persistence over resistance. Be persistent.
By the way, guys, she's single. I met my boyfriend in Vegas. And let me tell you, that's the last place you're ever gonna find a serious guy. Right off the bat, I really thought that, like, okay, he thinks we're in Vegas and something is, you know, he's gonna get lucky. Like, sorry, no, I'm not a deck of cards. And he flew to LA for 24 hours to show me that he was for real about it. And now he lives here.
Round of applause for a deer.
Round of applause.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Vivi has been trying to tell us something.
He's not choosing you, you choose him.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like,
I know you
you
like
can't
that.
do nothing, you choose him.
For me, I feel like it's vibes.
Yep.
Like,
Which is
nothing
what she's saying.
yeah, like nothing is forced, nothing is unnatural. And like when you hang out with that person, like you could hang out with them for the whole day and you want to hang out with them again. Like, it's just the vibe you guys
Yeah,
are on.
you
And if
miss
the vibes don't click, like,
So I have a question. Okay, so you go for a guy for the butterflies in the beginning, and what do you do like a year down the line when you're not feeling them anymore? Do you stay or do you leave because there's no like excitement?
Yes.
you gotta go.
Yeah. Parents are married for 30 years and they still feel butterflies for one another. When they
You have to understand that feeling of when you first met and the compliments and the flirting and
It's gonna go away.
It goes away. It has to go away. But the mutual respect at the end of the day is what lasts. Love is what lasts. And the friendship, more than anything, is the main foundation for a relationship. And if you don't have that at the end of the day, then you should walk away.
I think that after a year that if you still don't feel the sparks, it could be two things. You're over it, or the relationship needs a boost up. Maybe you guys just have like this unconditional love for each other, and your relationship is based on the unconditional love, and you guys just need a boost up. You know what I mean? Like, you guys can still be.
What would be a boost? Like, what would be a
trip together? Maybe you guys need alone time. Maybe you guys are stuck in a rut. Lingerie, you know.
So that's it for the advice portion of our evening. Now we have some things to discuss off camera with our last bottle of wine. If you want to see us again, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for your advice. Make sure to like and comment and everything. Love you guys, girls. Cheers.